YouTube, yeah, I'm back again with another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Before I start the battle, I would just screw over my Pokemon. Yeah, that's the right word. Yeah, this is my Celebi from 4th Gen, Shedinja from 4th Gen. Rarely use him. One of my favorite Pokemons, Evire, Swallow, really good Pokemon. Although I don't know how to use it. Nobody does actually. I guess I don't know. Whatever. Here, let's go to our matchup. This is a match I had against Azual, and when I see her team, I'm really scared of that Ferrothorn and that Volcarona. What I can deal with Volcarona is if I manage to set up my rocks early. So I lead off with my Hitran trying to set up my rocks, but she leads off with a Zelgor, and it's so tempting to go for the Lava Plume that I do go for it, but she goes for the final Gambit, which is like, oh fuck. That leaves me with 22 HP, which is really lame for me. I kind of suspected it had Final Gambit because I have a Final Gambit, a Zelgor of my own, but I didn't really believe that she had it, but she turns out she does. So she sends in Terrakion, try to hit me with the Sacred Sword. I protect just to get some HP back. So now I switch out, send in Skarmory because I know Skarmory can pretty much take everything that Terrakion has. And here I'm just gonna Whirlwind out in case she wants to go for the Swords Dance, predicting me to go for the Spikes. Well, she switches out and sends in that Volcarona thing, and that thing gets Whirlwind away. So Ferrothorn comes in. I go for the Spikes, predicting her to Leech Seed, but she goes for the Ingrain, and when I see the Ingrain, I'm gonna switch out because I don't want that thing to start setting up, because I kind of suspected she had Iron Defense, and she does. Now I'm just gonna taunt it instead of Encore because I don't want her to get a +6. So she hits me with the Power Whip. That does jack shit. I'm just gonna T-Wave it in case she decides to switch out, but she doesn't. She just stays in there and goes for the Explosion, which is like, oh shit. And if my Whimsicott wouldn't have been max HP, max defense, that would have killed it, but thank god I'm heavily invested in defense. So Volcarona comes in, predicted the Fear Dance or Bug Buzz, whichever. Vaporeon can take it pretty well. So here I'm gonna go for the Toxic, and she predicts the Toxic really nice, and she sent in Breloom. I knew she had a Breloom, but at that moment I didn't think she would actually go into Breloom because I thought she would predict me to go for the Scald, and she wouldn't want to risk the Breloom getting burned by the Scald. So yeah, here I do a kind of a dumb move. I send in Aerofoam to take the Spore instead of my Salamence, which had a Lumberry, and then he could kill the Breloom with a Fire Blast. Well, whatever. Now I send in Skarmory because I know Sub is coming up, and I would like to win that thing out because I don't want that Sub in front of me. Or I could Drill Peck it if I wanted to, but the best choice seemed to Whirlwind at that time. So Terrakion comes in. I know I can take pretty much anything, even a Stone Edge, and I managed to take that since I'm heavily invested in defense. And I'm just gonna keep roosting up till I get to full, and she's just gonna keep going for the attacks. Now she goes for the Sacred Sword. Here I think she wanted to get a crit, but spoiler, she won't get it. Yeah, goes for another Stone Edge. I set up spikes now, and I think that's 2 layers of spikes already. Yeah, that's 2 layers. She goes for another Stone Edge, which is doing a decent amount actually. I'm just gonna keep boosting up right here, and I think in this turn I go for the Whirlwind. Let me see. I'm pretty much, yes, I do go for the Whirlwind, and Breloom comes in here, and I'm just gonna Drill Peck at Breloom, and because without Sub, Breloom is useless with its Focus Punch, and since Drill Peck is 4 times effective, that will kill the Breloom really easy. So I'm glad that Breloom is out. That's 3 Pokemons dead on her side already. Now Volcarona comes in, and I really regret having the not having the Stealth Rocks up. So I'm just gonna go into Hitron. I'll start the Fury Dance and get my Flash Fire boost. Here I wanted to go for the Torment, but I just set it up the rocks just in case something weird happens, like if she had a crit happened or something. So yeah, here I go for the Torment, and she goes for the Psychic. weirdly. I don't know why she went for the psychic right there. But yeah, I go for the torment now. She can't really touch Heatran. I haven't seen her fourth move yet, so I'm just gonna send the Vaporeon, see what happens. And she goes for the Hurricane, and that does a shit ton of damage. And here I wanted to go for the Toxic, but I misclicked and I used Protect. I wanted to go for the Toxic because I knew she couldn't hit me with another Hurricane since she was tormented, so she had to Quiver Dance. I knew that, but stupidly I misclicked, so yeah, whatever. Now she's gonna kill me with another freaking Hurricane, which is like, oh yeah. Now I know she is tormented and she can't go for the Hurricane at this point, so I'm just gonna send in Latios to trick it and switch out because Hurricane is coming and I know Hurricane will kill my Latios, so I just send in Aerophone to as fodder. And now that she is tormented and she is choiced, the only move she can do is struggle, so I'm just gonna send in Skarmory to whirlwind that thing out, and when he comes back in it will be dead because of Stealth Rocks. So that worked out pretty good for me. So yeah, a pretty nice play on my part. I don't know how I got that so good, but yeah, whatever. Here I'm just gonna roost off, and I think at this point I will go for the Drill Peck because I want the balloon to be popped, because that air balloon is kinda screwing me over right now, because he's not taking that Terrakion isn't taking any damage from the spikes. So now that the balloon is popped, that Terrakion will be taking damage from spikes. I'm kinda redundant. Whatever. Now Volcarona comes in, dies from the Stealth Rock, and Kyurem comes in now. It takes damage from spikes and from Stealth Rock, which is gay. That thing shouldn't take damage from spikes. It looks like it can fly. I mean, instead of pressure, why didn't it give it levitate? That was kinda dumb. He hits me with an ancient power, does a shit ton of damage because I don't have any EVs in special defense, and I don't have any EVs nor a positive nature. So yeah, here I'm just gonna go for the roost, and he goes for the Swords Dance, and I think I will win here again. Yes, I will win again. Just trying to get some damage on them, hazing them away, or phasing. I don't really know. I don't remember the word. Now she hits me with the Glaciate, takes me out with a crit, and Kyurem dies again because of the Life Orb. And Terrakion comes in. I send in Salamence to get Intimidate off, and since I saw that Terrakion had Swords Dance, I'm pretty much sure it's a Jolly nature, and I'm pretty sure my Salamence could take a Stonage from a Jolly Terrakion. So yeah, this is the match, guys. Alright, thanks for watching, comment, rate, subscribe, and peace out.